Tractor will be looking to make it back-to-back wins in the Asian Champions League Elite as they take on a struggling Shorta side who have only managed to pick up 1 point so far in this edition of the competition. Well, with 3 games played already, Tractor find themselves sitting pretty in 5th place with 5 points and are so far undefeated. Shorta know that they need to turn things around quickly if they want to move up the table, and 3 points tonight here could see them jump up to 6th place in the table. Tractor could go to 2nd. A little bit cooler tonight than a couple of weeks ago when they did take on Al-Wada, when there was nearly 50,000 fans here in the stadium at the Yadagar Iman Stadium. It's 10 degrees tonight, so a lot cooler as the winter is starting to come in to the Islamic Republic of Iran. As mentioned, 49,043 were there for the 0-0 draw with Al-Wada. That was on match day 2. They did draw their opening game as well against the UAE side Shabab Al-Ali, but then last time out it was a 5-0 thumping of Sharjah, which really has turned eyes and turned heads in the Asian Champions League Elite division. People have now got one eye open and are keeping a very, very close eye on Tractor, who of course won the Persian Gulf Pro League for their first ever time last year. Shorta, of course, are the Iraqi Stars League champions, as you would expect go into this, but they've not had great form of late. In the last 11 games, they've only managed to score 4 goals and have conceded 28. That in Asian Champions League over the last 11 matches. They need to buck that trend tonight and start to score some more goals and get themselves more points. In fact, they only have 1 point out of the last 33 available in this competition. Both sides then almost all set to come out, and Tractor are looking good defensively this season, and to date have the best defensive record in the Asian Champions League Elite division, having only conceded 1 goal in the competition so far. When you consider that in match day 3 they disposed of Sharjah 5-0, things are looking good for the team who managed to win their only Persian Gulf Pro League title last season. And with goals being shared around the team and a stellar defence, they definitely go into this game as favourites, knowing that all 3 points could see them rise to 2nd in the table tonight. Shorta, on the other hand, they are languishing towards the bottom of the table with only 1 point from the campaign so far, which was a matchday 1 draw with Al Sadd from Qatar. They need to start firing if they want to progress through to the knockout stages of the competition, but it won't be easy for them. With only 1 point from their last 11 games in this, the Asian Champions League, things are not looking good for the team from Iraq. In those last 11 games, they've conceded 28 goals and they've only managed to find the back of the net 4 times. So a win here is not only a must for morale, but it's a must for pride as well. So match day 4 sees the reigning champions of the Islamic Republic of Iran take on the champions of Iraq. It's all the action coming your way from the Yadagar Imam Stadium over in the Islamic Republic of Iran, as 2 sides go head to head, both needing a win for different reasons. Shorta take on Shorta. Shorta go in as firm favourites. There are no doubts or questions about that. But this Shorta side know that they have appeared in this competition 6 other times. It's their 7th appearance. They appeared in it last year, but again, winning is a habit, and it's not a habit that they are attaining so far this season. It's the 7th appearance as well for Dragan Skokic, who's in charge of this Tractor side. The first ever Persian Gulf Pro League title coming at the end of last year. High fives all round. You can see your referee today, Abdulhadi Al-Asmari. He will take charge of the game. But it's 2 changes made by Dragan Skokic from the side that beat Sharjah 5-0 last time out. Mohamed Nadiri is out of the back line and is replaced by the experienced Sadegh Momari. He gets his first Asian Champions League start of the season, having played 14 minutes in the last game. Up front, Reggie Lushka is on the bench, and former Islamic Republic of Iran young striker Madi Turabi is the man that will lead the attack alongside Tomislav Starkal. Quite clearly, you can see there, Abdulhadi Al-Ruali just reading everything out, the riot act to the 2 skippers. Mohamed Suleiman, though, he makes 4 changes for tonight's encounter, and 2 of those have come in defence. Just trying to work things out and make sure that they get the board down. Ahmad Basil, the goalkeeper, on the right hand side there. So as mentioned, 2 of those changes have come in defence. Amir Sabeh and Munaf Yunis, they will be replaced by Mustafa Sadon, who'll slot into that back line alongside the former Dutch youth international Ruwan Amin. Abdul Abubakar has been left out of the side today, and it's the 26-year-old Cameroonian international Lionel Mbida that comes in to start in the middle of the park. The man who scored in their last game, which was a 4-1 defeat, Shakir Bassam, he will miss out and is replaced by Ahmad Farhan. So we're almost all set to go. Dragan Skokic there, the 57-year-old Croatian. Started coaching all the way back in 2005. Mohamed Suleiman, who is the head coach of this Shorta side, though, a former player from Egypt. 3rd stint as the head coach of Shorta, who have decided to change ends for this first 45 minutes. There he is, the Egyptian. Going into his 14th season of coaching is Mohamed Suleiman. Skokic, a lot more experience when it comes to having coached at certain levels. But it is the Iraqi side that get us underway, and a long ball punch forward, just headed straight back though from Mehdi Shiri. Up forwards by Mehdi. Pitch looks as though it's had a little bit of usage from a couple of weeks ago when we saw it. It's almost pristine against that Al-Wada side. Comfortable and easy defending now from Sedlar at the back. Skokic then, who played at Las Palmas in Spain, also in Croatia for Echia. He's had a spell at Al Ittihad Kalba over in the UAE. He's coached in Iran now. Well, had coached Fulad, Sanat Naft, Malavan, Kune Bekune. Has coached quite a few sides over in Islamic Republic of Iran. There's that little layoff from Sturkal. Just a little bit too far. He was never going to get there, Danny. It's interesting to see Danny popping up in the left-back position. He scored 3 minutes into stoppage time in that impressive 5-0 win last time out. He's gone to left-back, and it is Maharami who will come in at the right-back position tonight. Strong header from Sedlar again. Easily picked up, Tarabi. A lot of pressure, and you can hear the noise. It's a cacophony of sound over at the Yadagai Imam Stadium. There is Maharami. Tarabi getting involved as well. Maharami just keeps things simple. Suja, who was absolutely outstanding on match day 2 in that 0-0 draw against Al Wada here. Lovely little flick from Sturkal. Anywhere will do defensively. Mehdi just puts his foot right through that to clear his lines. Mehdi Shidi couldn't get on the end of that, but Mustafa could, who launches that one long. Comfortably and easily dealt with, though. Harami. Sedlar finds Shorta. Big switch easily picked up by Ahmad Yahya. Yahya easily and comfortably dealing with that. Vidya getting involved as well, but they concede possession yet again. Tarabi just dropping that little bit deeper to get on the ball. Big switch to this near side, looking for Danny. So Mustafa put that one out of play, he did. So the throw goes in favour of Tractor. Nice turn, nice work from Amir Hossain. Trying to link up there with Danny to get the cross in, but they win the throw. Milovic looking to be busy, get involved, and he found Sturkal, who struck from range, but it's way off the mark. Nice little first touch though from Sturkal. Croatian, former under-17 international. Big and strong as a target man there for them. Nicely played from Harami. Harami just acknowledging that. 30 caps for the 29-year-old. Signed him from Dynamo Zagreb, so does have a pedigree and a bit of quality, where he had 7 years there. Six league titles with Dynamo Zagreb as well. That tells you what he brought to the table there. Chance here though at the other end. Mendy just helping that one forwards. No real threat, as you would expect from the side that has the best defensive record in this competition, having only conceded the 1 goal, Tractor, so far. Just to back that up in the league standings as well, they do have the best defence in the league as well. They've only conceded 4 goals in the 8 games they've played so far. Dragan Skokic very much working defensively to sort his sides out first before going to attack. He had an outstanding game against Al Wada the last time that they played here at home in the Asian Champions League Elite. Pulled off 3 or 4 absolute top draw crucial saves against Al Wada. It's a game that ebbed and flowed and could have gone either way. Ilalovich looking to try and create angles and get on the ball. Sedlar, Shorta. Sturkal thought that Tarabi was a little bit closer and that Amir Hossein was a bit closer, but they weren't. And they go on a big press here, aside from the Islamic Republic of Iran. It's gone all the way through. Chance here, Tarabi. What a great tackle that was. Absolutely vital there. Abdul Razak in the middle of the park, having to come up with that challenge. It's all one-way traffic at the moment. Oh, that little flick from Tarabi, just couldn't find Medishiri, who carried on his run. And now there's the release ball forwards from Al Shorta. A little bit of time here. Al Mawas wants the runner. Comes from deep, and defensively Hashemin Najad had to track all the way back in there. Got his head to the ball. You can see him pointing, Al Mawas. The 32-year-old Syrian wanted the runner a bit quicker, and it's the first corner of the game for Al Shorta. Mafahan with Al Mawas. There you can see zonal marking from this tractor side. That's where you mark the space and not the players. The space in front of you is what you have to attack if you're a defender here. Al Mawas delivers. Decent ball in. The little flick's not bad either, but Tarabi just gets enough on it, but they don't clear their lines here. A little bit of panic defensively from Tractor. Shot back in from Al Mawas. The ball just bouncing up and ricocheting. Amar Fahan back to Al Mawas. Tractor get themselves calmed down and get back on the ball. Not a lot in that, but just enough. He's having to work hard there. Hashem Nejad couldn't make anything happen. So again, Tractor just looked to keep possession and keep the ball. That one's floated forwards, easy pickings for Ahmed Basel in goal. Counting down the clock, the fans. Now Mawas again, lively as you like. Hussein Ali helps that one forwards, looking for Mbida, just couldn't find him. Just the arm going up on the shoulder was enough and made the referee's job easy. Sedlar again looks to get things going for the side from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Shorta. Lovely ball play forwards. Danny in an advanced position. Cuts inside, reverse pass out to Tarabi. Tarabi has to wait for support. Danny. Well, dispossessed on that occasion. Danny Ismailifar. Good play though from Al Mawas, just holding on to the ball, waits for support. Hussein Ali does exactly the same. Mendy. Wanted options. Well, that was adjudged to have been a foul as Medishiri goes to ground. Did well to get his body in the way there, the 24-year-old who signed from Fulad a couple of seasons ago. Three league titles with Persepolis, who he played with before early on in his career. Got away with that one. Harami flicks it out wide, carries his run on forwards. Couldn't get it back, but the strike comes in from Sturkal, who just got in front of his man. Not a million miles away. Seen there, just duck in front of the defender. Does ever so well to get across. Went for that near post area. Not a million miles away. That's one goal, of course. That was the opening day on match day 1 against Shabab Al Ahli from the UAE. That 1-1 draw. So I just know where the back of the net is. There's a quarter of an hour gone almost here at the Yadigar Imam Stadium. Still 0-0. I would say though about 80% of possession and the way that the game's been played. Shakhtar have definitely been the side in the ascendancy. Tarabi again, just losing out with that pass. A little bit loose from him. Long ball play forwards, looking for Mbida. To come a long way there, but Anvan didn't get away with it either. Mbida again creates a yard. Mbida, as it loops up and just goes on to the top of the net. What a chance that was. Mbida doing ever so well. Shorta with the last-ditch defending, and it loops and balloons right up in the air and almost caught Anvan out. They've only got themselves to blame. But Anvan didn't deal with that first ball and put his side under pressure. I have to say, in the final third, Al Shorta have been causing the problems. Al-Mawas to deliver. Fires it in. Punched away from the big man in goal. Not far enough though. Mustafa plays it back wide. Goes for the return and wins another corner. It's a very calculated game being played here from the Iraqi side. Good play there from Mustafa, linking up well with Al-Mawas, who is the pin-up boy. Al-Mawas delivers again, headed away, not far enough. Hasem Najad couldn't deal with the ball, so Al-Mawas finds it again, whips it into that near post area. Body's on the line, and it just looks as though that could be a head injury. Certainly looks that way to Shorta, the skipper who's gone down. Al-Mawas, with acres of time and space, delivers that ball into the box, but didn't really look too much in that. Looked like the ball hit his head more than anything. There's no flailing arms or elbows. Dragan Skokic, interesting to see what he does from here. He's also had spells coaching in the UAE, Slovenia, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. Shorta being told he's got to leave the field. Said there was absolutely nothing wrong with him. The ball catching the top of his head, maybe thought it was something else, but it wasn't, so he'll be allowed back on in a second or two. And it's the Iraqi side that can look to keep possession. That's a higher press again from Tractor. Just trying to apply that pressure and pin Shorta back. Sedla. Horami. Just a little bit too heavy. Hasem Najad looking to get in behind, and just too much on it on that occasion. Shorta trying to use every trick in the book. Hamad Basil just really taking his time as Mohamed Solomon looks on. Just got caught there, Hussein Ali. Just turned and checked back inside the 28-year-old. Had a spell over in Tunisia where he signed from. CS Sfaxien. He's also played for the world-renowned Qatar Sports Club. He's apparently signed a real lucrative deal with the club here, reported to be on $270,000 a year, Hussein Ali. So really is one of those players that they really are pinning their hopes on, and he is standing over the ball with Mendy. And the referee not wanting the players to have any hugging moments, shall we say. Mendy tucks it down the channel. It's a lovely little ball as well. Timely challenge from Amir Hossain. Had to come a long way to defend that, the 24-year-old. Been here at the club now for 2 years. Was the league's top scorer last season with 14 goals. Amir Hossain, signed from Shorta over in Belgium. Almawas. Again, it's a decent ball in, asking a question or two, but they don't deal with it. Fired back in, and easy pickings for the big man in goal, Van Van. All 6'5" of him. It's not a bad throw that he's got there either, is it? Puts them straight on the attack. It's a lovely little give and go. Amir Hossain. Sturkal just conceding possession, wins it back though. Long-range effort from Tarabi, blocked and closed down very, very quickly. Now the counter-attack is on for the Iraqi side. Game being played at a real frenetic pace. Ahmed Basil. Nice ball played forwards from him. 3 green shirts in the attack in third. Easily dealt with though from Medishiri. Just over halfway through the first at 45 minutes, still 0-0. As much as Tractor have dominated and dictated the pace of this game, let's come to the final third entries and the final thirds. You have to say, Al Shorta have had more corners. They've created bigger issues, bigger problems. A really nice open game at the moment. Danny trying to play that one forwards, couldn't. Good play. Abdul Razak does all the hard work, and you can see the frustration there. Mohamed Saliman just put his hands on his head there on the sideline. Really disappointed that his side didn't make something better happen. And Danny again has dropped very deep. Drills it forward. Sturkal coming deep to get a touch on the ball as well. Soja, Sedla, Nassim Najad. I thought that he got a slap in the face there. It's just a brush and a little glance. Was it head on head there? Play allowed to continue though. Ilalovic, Sturkal, little ding back over the top from Amir Hossain. Tarabi, little give and go, keeps it going. Ilalovic, Tarabi! The crowd tell you all you need to know. And that is, Tractor have taken the lead. The man brought into the starting lineup today, Tarabi, is the man that got that final touch and poked it just past the keeper. The deadlock is broken. You have to say, with over probably about 2/3% possession, they deserve it. Sturkal with that little flick round the corner. Tarabi just pounces on that loose ball. Kept his run going forwards and just the faintest of touches past Ahmad Basil. There you can see it was Tarabi that started it. It was Tarabi that finished it. His first goal in this campaign. But you can hear what the fans think about it. And that could be a huge, huge goal in the context of Tractor. Now, Wada won a little bit earlier on, so they go on to 10 points and go to the top. This would put Tractor onto 8 points, so the highest they could get tonight would be third spot. Depend on how long that would last for. With back-to-back wins as well, though, and that would be vitally important for them. Good time to score as well, just before the half-hour mark. They've got to defend here now, though. Outside of the foot, flicked in, but Moharami was there. No problems from him. Now time and space. Sturkal. Mehdi, back to Sturkal. Danny keeps the ball moving as well. Mehdi does exactly the same. Moharami. Amir Hossein working hard. Tees it up nicely. Lovely play. The ball bouncing and bobbling around. No flag's got up and the strike goes in. Now the flag goes up. It's not going to stand for Hashem Nejad. Well, the ball was all over the place there. Bodies all over the place. Ililovic looking to get forwards as well. He's saying a handball. Ililovic doesn't agree. Here's the work from outside. Is that an offside decision that's been given there? Certainly looked like it. Then there was that one. Did it hit the arm? They don't clear their lines. Was that a handball? Well, there's 3 or 4 different things you could pick up there. The goal will not stand now. So half an hour gone. Tractor break the deadlock. Now Shorta still playing with fire. Sturkal working his socks off to win that one back. Delivers. Blocked away. Still haven't had a corner in the game, Tractor, compared with the 4 that Al Shorta have had. Mendy fired that one forwards and Bidat couldn't deal with the situation. Comfortably dealt with in the end though from Tractor. Good defending, well worked back there. Was needed as well from Medishidi. Here's Danny. Wants the option. Sturkle comes short. Lovely little ball round the corner. Hashem Nejad. Again trying to get in behind, but it's solid defending. And just the arm up and a little tug back means Al Shorta will win the free kick. Ahmad Yahya just tugged back there, the 30-year-old. Not really too much in that, but just enough. Hussein Ali helping that one forwards. Missing out though in the middle of the park, and here comes Amir Hossein. Blocked out. Hashem Nejad. Tarabi. Hashem Nejad is looking for that free kick. Never going to be given. Mendy comes away with the ball. Finds Al Mawas. Fahan. Bidder just couldn't bring that one under control. Well, one back though. A long range effort, a little dippy loopy one, but Van far too experienced for that. 33-year-old goalkeeper who has 80 caps for the national team. Comfortable and easy from him. No foul awarded. Play on, said the referee from Qatar. Chance here though. Lovely ball threaded back through. Bida! Well, they were looking for the space, and you can see there Halilovic just complaining and moaning what's going on. Al Mawas it was. It did look as though Mbida was going to go for that. However, he just held back, and it was Ahmad Farhan who played that ball into the path of Mustafa, who blazed over the top, but that'll go down as a chance. Mendy does well. Abdul Razak to wait for support. Yeah. Nice ball clipped in there from Hussein Ali, looking for Mbida again. Well, one back though. Abdul Razak getting involved. That's a poor ball from Hussein Ali. Put his side under pressure as the red shirts pour forwards now. It's 5 against 4 if they use it correctly. Amir. Hashem Nejad. Just losing out, and that momentum has gone. Was there something off the ball there though? That's the second time he's gone down with the coming together, so that's why the referee is just playing on. Yeah, stayed down though. Doesn't look to be too much wrong with him. Hussein Najad. Finally gets back to his feet now and looks to trot in the way there. Let's have a look. That's a shoulder to shoulder. Ahmed Farhan shouldn't really be doing that, but there really is not much in that at all. Sportingly, they wait for him to get back in position before carrying on. That's a good press and a good squeeze though. Amir Hossein doing well to win that one back. Sturkel couldn't keep possession, so Mendy comes away with the ball, skips past one, finds Al Mawas. He's getting more influential as this game goes on. Hussein Ali delivers. Shojat with a header away, not far enough though. Hussein. Oh, it's a poor ball forwards. Al Mawas. Back to Hussein. Looked for the give and go, wanted it, could have got it earlier. Hussein Ali delivers, decent ball in as well. They don't clear their lines here, big save from Birenvan. No wonder he's having a go at his defenders there. No one was marking. There's that ball in from Hussein Ali. And just a little snapshot. Birenvan, as quick as you like, down to his right hand side and had to deal with that situation. And to defend again here, Tractor. Hussein Ali tries to fire one in. Danny deals with the situation. Of course, don't forget Danny's been playing in that right back position. Decent ball fired in, not cleared down. Nawaz tees it up nicely. Well, that would have been a brilliant goal from Mendy. He tried to pick his spot, but yet again, Birenvan down to his right-hand side. Well, the man has appeared in 3 World Cup finals for Iran. He's coming up big again tonight. Two important saves there in the last 2 minutes, and it just shows that Al Shorta are not going away here. They do need a second goal, Tractor. Just a little nudge there from Mbida. Anilovic gingerly back to his feet, but it's okay. Sedla. Moharami. Looked like a little nudge in the back there. Play allowed to continue, and well, he can't believe that he didn't get the initial free kick and that it's gone against him in the end. You'll see here. That was the first one. And then the arm goes up around the waist of Ahmed Farhan. Sometimes you're better off just playing on. Dragan Skokic will like the fact that his side have taken the lead. Would love another one though. All those clubs that he has coached. Don't forget he was, of course, the Islamic Republic of Iran national coach as well for 2 years, between 2020 and 2022. Al Shorta have definitely turned the stats around on their heads as well. They've closed down that possession gap. They've had more corners, that's for sure. In fact, Tractor haven't had a corner in this game so far yet. That looked a little bit nastier than what we've seen. there, just catching him on the way down. Milanovic getting back to his feet. He's a no-nonsense midfielder. No problems from him to get up and get on with things. You see the 30-year-old has no problem with that. There's the possession stat. It was 2/3 in favour of Tractor earlier on. It's almost 50-50 now. Shorta really back in this game, but they've got to defend well here, and they did. Danger not clear yet, though. Hashim Niad. Ball bouncing and bobbling around, and Amir Hossein couldn't get hold of it. Ball hooked over the top looking for Mbida. Only find Danny, and that's a little bit of a dodgy ball back, and well, as cool as you like. The big 6'5" keeper comes out, makes absolutely no mistake, and shows you his footwork as well. Tractor wanting to get on with this though. They want a second goal before half time if they can. He needs the plaudits at the moment, doesn't he? Not the best pass pack in the world from Hilalovic. Oh, it's so nice if you're a defender and you've got a keeper like that behind you who's very comfortable. Makes your job so much easier. All out of play. So we're just under 90 seconds to go. It looks as though we are going to go in to the half-time break with Tractor having the lead. Could be another one here. Sturkel! No power, no pace, and Ahmad Basil easily claiming that one. Just couldn't get the power that was needed to get it past the keeper. Solid defending there from Moharami. It needed to be as well. Ahmad Farhan trying to cause issues down that flank. They got him behind as well, and again scrambling defensively. Sedlar having to come all the way across and deal with that. It's going to be the 5th corner of the game for Al Shorta. It's going to bring up the 45-minute mark as well by the time they take this one. Here we go, just the 1 minute of time added on at the end of the first 45. In a cool night in Tabriz. Tractor need to defend right on the stroke of half-time here. Al Mawas delivers. Cleared though from Hilalovic. Not the best clearance with that header. Now they've got to defend again. Mendy tried to clip it over the top. Just found Sturkel in the way. Given away, and is there going to be a real sting in the tail right at the end here? There are 3 red shirts forwards, and that was too much ahead of Hilalovic for him to deal with. The minute's up, the whistle goes. Mr. Al Asmar blows the whistle, and it finds us with Tractor a goal to the good. Tarabi with the only goal after 27 minutes. Sturkel doing all the damage and feeding it back into him. And Tarabi just tucking it past Ahmad Basil into that far corner to ensure at half-time this is what separates the two sides. That little ball round the corner. Tarabi making absolutely no mistake. Very well worked. Milojevic involved as well. Just that little faint touch there from Sturkle, enough. And Mehdi Tarabi with a cool, calm finishing. Simi started the move. He carried his run on. He finished the move, and it was well deserved in just the 27th minute. You have to say, though, Remvand has kept them in it to an extent. At half-time here at the Yagadi Imam Stadium, it is Tractor 1, Al Shorta 0.
AFC has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining the highest officiating standards by continuing the implementation of the video assisted referee VAR system across its club competitions. The purpose of the VAR is to rectify clear and obvious mistakes in match-changing situations based on the principles and philosophy of the rules of the game. The VAR team supports the decision-making process in the event of a clear and obvious error or a serious missed incident in relation to goal or no goal, penalty or no penalty, direct red card, mistaken identity, when the referee cautions are sent on the wrong player of the offending team. Stationed in the video operations room, the VAR team will have access to all the camera feeds and will automatically check every match incident. In the event of a clear and obvious error, the VAR communicates with the referee immediately, after which the referee will signal a check by pointing to their ear to indicate that the restart of play is being delayed. The VAR can suggest a review, but only the referee can initiate the review by signaling the outline of a TV screen. The referee always makes the final decision, but can be supported by the VAR in two ways. Using the information received from the VAR for factual decisions, or personally reviewing the incident at the referee review area for decisions that require an interpretation.
Football teaches us how to live with integrity, discipline, and respect. Every match is a test, not just of skill, but of character. This is part of the game too, because true champions don't just play hard, they play clean, on the pitch and beyond it. It's our responsibility to protect the game. Say no to doping.
A very warm welcome back to the Yadigar Imam Stadium in Tabriz in the Islamic Republic of Iran. Shorta taking on Shorta. Match day 4 of the AFC Champions League Elite. Currently sees Shorta leading by a goal to nil. There is the man that put the ball in the back of the net. Meditarabi, after Sturkal had just reversed the ball back into him. Meditarabi making absolutely no mistake. There's the whistle to get us going, and it will be Shorta that get us underway. You have to say and give a bit of credit to Shorta, who in that first half created more opportunities, better opportunities, had more corners. But if results stay the way that they have done, they have gone on the way that they are at the moment, this will elevate Shorta up into the third position in the league standings. It will leave Shorta in big trouble down at the bottom. Miscontrol there from Maharami, who was brought into the starting lineup. One of the 2 changes that was made by Dragan Stokic going into tonight's game. Ilalovic waits for support. Hashem Najad couldn't get past his man. Just launch clear anywhere will do. Well kept in play though from Al Mawas. Just runs into a brick wall that is Sedlar though. No nonsense defending from the Serb. Happy to keep possession. Mendy. Mehdi drills that one forwards and deal with the situation well enough. Flicked on. It's a lovely little flick as well it was from Amir Hossein. Nicely dealt with from Sedlar again. Nice touch, possession kept, chance. Tarabi. A little trip off the ball there from Amir Hossein. Mehdi. Just tries to slow things down for the Iraqi side. Mendy. The time and space out wide for Ahmed Yahya. Could close down quickly though. It is again. Ahmed Yahya just tucks it up the line. Nicely taken from Ahmed Farhan, who skips past the challenge. Good recovery though from Medishiri. Did well to trap back in there, the 24-year-old. So yet another corner goes in favour of the visitors. It's corner number 6 for them throughout this game. Will they make one count? Al Mawas it will be who delivers. Flicks it in, headed away though from Shorta. Not far enough, long range efforts, always going high and drifting over, and a bit of frustration there from some of the players that had stayed in the box. Wasted opportunity. So if it stays this way, the best defensive record will stay with Tractor. Nice ball played inside. Abdul Razak helped that one on. He easily picked off though. Nolovic looking to try and get involved in the middle of the park as Mehdi skips past the challenges. Van, no chances from him. Lovely little touch and chest down from Ahmed Yahya. Just wonder and just feel, will one goal be enough for Tractor? Not if you keep giving the ball away like that, it won't. Mbida wins the free kick. Shoja is going to go into the book for that. So the 36-year-old veteran knew exactly what he was doing there. The expression is taking one for the team. So they're going to have to defend here. And the wall is going to have to be set right. Al Mawas over this one. former Syrian international. 103 caps for the national team. Has played all over Asia. A 32-year-old veteran entrusted with this free kick. Al-Mawas just punched away from Biramvan. Mendy trying to go through a gap that wasn't there. Easily brought under control by Turabi. Fired out wide to Dani. Milanovic. Back to Turabi, the goal scorer. Back in the 27th minute. Hashem Najad just conceding possession. Monami. Mehdi. Big booming switch there from Shorta. It's a lovely ball for Dani. Amir. Dani losing out. Just a little bit too long, but you can see the hard work that Turabi's doing, tracking all the way back in there. Launch forwards from Dani. Comfortable from Mehdi. Able to win that one back. Moharami. Will turn around the corner from Hilalovic, but losing possession. And Bida goes to ground. A little bit scrappy from both sides at the moment. That's a bit of a sloppy back pass as well from Medishiri. Mendy. Sliding challenge coming in again from Morami. And there'll be a little telling off there as well. You can see Dragan Stokic not happy with that one as well. A double kick out really from Al-Mawas. Just a little bit of frustration from the Syrian international. Threaded forwards. It's a lovely take, but just couldn't keep going with the ball. And what's been given there? They're just going to have a look at this one. Did it hit the arm? The arm looked as though it was away from the body there from Mustafa. They are just checking this. Are they given? So Ahmed Basil gets us back underway. Towering header there from Sedlar. Just trying to keep the ball moving. Waited for the ball there, Ahmed Yahya. It's a big press at the moment though from Tractor. So in the end, the ball just launched forwards. Little duck underneath the ball from Sedlar. Arami showing a little bit of skill there. Jinking and skipping past a couple of challenges. He was that good when he was younger. Played twice for Iran in the Under-17 World Cup finals. That's 30 caps to his name. Norami. Nice ball. Hashem Najad down the line. Amir Hossein trying to work that channel. Wins the throw in. So just taking their time here as we go past the hour mark. Milalovic, Horami. They'll track the force to go all the way back to Miranvan. Miranvan clears his lines. Picked off by Merishirido, and now there's a little bit of time and space for Danny on that left-hand side. Hashem Najad skips past one, retains the ball, but couldn't get past two. Has support though. Marami delivers, headed away though, easy for Mehdi in defence. That's great work from Umbida. This is what you want from your centre forward. When you're under a little bit of pressure, is for him to hold that ball up and wait for others to come and support. Bida did well there, linking up with Mendy. Now long-range efforts. That wasn't a million miles away. Did take a little deflection. And yet again, out of nothing, Al Shorta come away and get themselves a shot towards goal. Hussein Ali it was that pulled the trigger. There's the first one. Hussein Ali a long way out, but Shorta in the way again. Corner number 7. Ball not dealt with. They're looking for a handball. Sure, VAR will be checking that as we do continue. Al Mawas. They win the throw. Well, the referee just saying, hold on, we're just going to check. Yeah, just telling Ahmed Yahya that they're just waiting. He's heard play on, so there was no handball. Yet again, Sedlar with that header. Decent ball in again. The header, goal bound. Where was the marking? And Van being kept very, very busy in goal again. They need to get to grips with the game here, Tractor, because Al Shorta are forcing their way back into it. Mendy. There's Mendy. Clips that one forwards, and the green shirts are all over the place at the moment. Al Mawas with the layoff. Ahmed Yahya back to Mehdi. Mehdi keeps it going. Rewan. Hussein Ali slowing it down. Lovely touch from Amir Hossein. Wants the return. Not the best ball from Sturkal on that occasion. He's worked hard as the 24-year-old, Amir Hossein. Shoja close to Mbida, who retains possession. See possession on that occasion though. That one harmlessly behind. Drozdik looks as though he's getting ready to come on. Chance here from Bida. Left it for Al Mawas. Mendy. Time and space now for Ahmad Fahan. Trying to lay siege to this Tractor goal. He loses possession of the long ball forwards, but that's a poor ball. You've got to keep it inside those lines when you've got your man up front who's chasing hard. Looks like Amir Sabah and Mohamed Dawood is coming on. Important challenge from Shodzier again. Statistically, Al Shorta have had the more opportunities and shots on target than Tractor so far in this game. They still trail by a goal to nil. Drozdik is coming on by the looks of things, the former Croatian under-19 international. It looks as though we do have Lushka coming on as well. Looks as though he's changed the name on the back of his shirt as well. And 19. So Stöckl is going off. The 29-year-old who was signed from Hapoel Limassol from Cyprus. Actually had a spell over at Busanay Park in 21 to 23. Lushka is coming on as well. Reggie Lushka is on for Hashem Najad. We'll probably see Drozdik going to the wide area, and Reggie Lushka, who scored 2 in that 5-0 defeat against Sharjah. Mustafa is going off as well. That's going to be a straight swap. Amir Sabat will just slot in there in the right back position. Mohamed Dawood is coming on as well, the 24-year-old. Once described as one of the top 60 young talents in the world of football in the Guardian newspaper years ago. Chance here, and what a golden chance that was for Mbida. Well, that will go down as a huge opportunity. He caught it wrong, but that ball fired in could have come off the shin of Sedlar and gone anywhere. So it's Al Mawas that has come off for Mohamed Dawood. So they finally got the electronic scoreboard working. And they're on the sideline. Drozdik just couldn't get the angle that he wanted to try and flick that on. Well, one back though from Hilalovic. His confirmation, as you can see at the top of your screen, of the substitutions. Amir Sabah and Mohamed Dawood coming on. Couldn't sort his feet out quickly enough, Mahrami. Could see exactly what Sedlar was going to do. Strong challenge coming in from Shorta. Sportingly, Hilalovic just kicking the ball out of play. Hussein Ali looks to be in a little bit of discomfort there. The arm was slightly raised from Shorta, but more protection. It wasn't a swing or anything. Shorta telling him to get back to his feet. Mohamed Soleiman will want his player to get up as quickly as possible. There's not too much wrong with him. Play allowed to continue, so not really too much in that at all. It's a little tester for Ahmed Basil. Couldn't keep that one in play. That's a lovely ball played forwards. Drozdek couldn't get there quickly enough. There's the move, and Drozdek just outfoxed right at the last second. Given away from Morami. Nicely picked up by Mendy. The only other goal scorer to have scored in this campaign for Al Shorta. The other one, Bassam, of course, missing tonight. That ball's fired in. Little cushion header again from Shorta. Drozdek trying to close down quickly. Mehdi comes away with the ball. Nice tackle. Nudge in the back on Reggie. I tell you, he has got Reggie. Named Reggie Alushka. There you can see him, the number 31. He has Lushka on the back of his shirt, yet officially on the team sheets, it's supposed to be Reggie. We get this information sent to us before each of the games. Looks like a spot of cramp there. Have to go off the pitch then. They are going to make a change though. You can see the assistants there just gesturing. It's another big crowd. It sounded as though there was about 32,500 there tonight. That's what it sounded like. Short of the Al Wada target, which was match day 2. 49,043 there was on that occasion. Amafan looks as though he's run his race now. Razak just having a quiet word with the referee, the same as Hussein Ali, saying please add this on a little bit later on. And Abdul Razak gets the ball back. Basil puts his foot right through the ball. Nice ball played forwards from Mendy. Hussein Ali going to try and get him round the back, but that was a poor ball forwards from Ahmed Yahya. He'll be happy if it stays this way. the end of this game, no matter what, they will go to third place. But of course, match day 4 has a host of other fixtures as well that will be played a little bit later tonight and tomorrow as well. That's good work again from Mbida. Solid defending though. Morami doing really well. Reggie just getting caught with the ball under his feet. Mendy. Lovely ball played forwards. Mbida. Mbida pulls it back. What a block that was. Should have gone himself. Play gets deflected wide as Ahmed Yaya tries his luck from range. And you have to ask the question, what was Mbida doing? Lack of confidence pulling that ball back. Shorta again throwing his body on the line. It's another change being made. Another couple of changes being made. And Robokov looks as though he's coming on. We've just had a change as well. Masood is coming on as well by the looks of things. Corner fired in, headed away. Not far enough. That's a decent volley back as well. And it had. And Van scrambling. What a strike that was. Oof. Not a million miles away. And while all that was going on, we had a change at the other end. We are going to have Tarabi coming off for Masood. Masood, the 27-year-old winger. Signed this year from Golgahar. Here's the difference between the two sides in the 27th minute. Morami is coming off as well. And the Uzbek international. And Robokov is coming on as well. That's a yellow card, and it's been shown to Reggie Luskia. Third yellow card of the evening. Judge Serve led with the arm there. Boubacar, it is the man that's come on. Just got caught. Ahmad Farhan it was that went off. Into the last 10 minutes, in fact, into the last 8.5 minutes. This would be a big result for Tractor if they can hold on. It's going to leave now Shorta in a little bit of trouble. They would only have 1 point after 4 games. However, they would only need to win 1 game to get into the top 8, because it is the top 8 teams that do qualify and go through to the knockout stage of the competition. Of course, the format is such now where there are 12 teams, 8 match days. Top 8 go through, both East and West. This, of course, the West Division. trying to get things going. Finds Mendy. They're not going anywhere at the moment, so Tractor keeping a good shape at the moment. Big switch. Not going to catch out Danny. Drozdek tries to help that one forwards. Danny has reverted back to the right back position now. Tries to keep things simple, as does Shorta. It's all about game management now for Tractor. Shorta. A little cushion header back inside from Amir Hossein. Loses out though, a little bit of a loose ball, but Hussein Ali keeps that one in play. Danny not happy with that. Throw goes in favour of Al Shorta. Yaya. Good closing down though from Masood. Does well to win that back as well. The man that scored in that 5-0 win over Sharjah. Amir Hossein just keeping possession. Reggie Olshkia throwing that one forwards, but easily picked off in the end by Boubacar. Turn from Mendy. Well kept from Hussein Ali. Boubacar. A little bit of time and space now to work in. Yaya, Ahmed Yaya fires it in. Just flicked away. Tractor step up to try and get to the edge of the 18-yard box. Pressure mounting, 4 minutes to go. I'll throw down the line and Mbida. Just ran out of a little bit of space, but there were still green shirts forwards. 5 of them in the box, and Mbida tried to strike that one. Couldn't go anywhere. And just a little bit overzealous Reggie Lushka. And that's why the free kick's been awarded. Really too much in that one from Boubacar. There's the foul count. Pretty even between the two sides. Stats will show you that Al Shorta have had more shots on target throughout the full 90 minutes. They've snuck up with the possession stats as well. The Tractor will tell you that they've got that all-important goal, and that's the only thing that matters as they lead by a goal to nil. Well, one back. Boubacar holds it into Mbida. Little layoff to Hussein Ali. Tried to check it back for Ahmed Yaya. And now Tractor can come forwards and look to hit on the counter-attack. Not the best touch there from Masood. Came on was a substitute in the last game and scored with 6 minutes to go. I'd love to do that again today. Hussein Ali. I've got to be mentally strong here now, Tractor. Eddie. Easily picked off and just trying to get on the ball as quickly as possible. Hussein Ali. Bubaka. Is Mendy. A bit of time and space for Abdulrazak. Nice ball over the top, but it's just too much. Amir Sabah left out of the starting lineup today, back on as a substitute. Just couldn't bring that under control. Into the final minute of the 90. What do you think we'll have at the end? 5-6 minutes of time added on? We'll soon find out. But they are coming up against the best defence in the competition. They've only conceded 1 goal. And the best defence of the Islamic Republic of Iran League as well. But there could be a chance here for the equaliser. Stunning save from Badanvan. Danger not clear yet though. Mendy was involved as well, but yet again the big man in goal comes up trumps. He might have saved the penalty for a 1-1 draw against Portugal in the 2018 World Cup. Flag's gone up for offside though, but he came up big yet again there. The man that was the Islamic Republic of Iran Player of the Year back in 2019 shows you why. 5 minutes then of time added on. Will that be long enough? There's your offside counts. Chance here though, just to kill this game off. A second goal would do that. Easily won back though by Bubaka. Work forwards was Mendy. Nicely helped on though from Masood. They do have red shirts forwards now. And this could be all over. Amir just checks back inside, slows it down. Gilusha try to help that one on. Easily kept there from Amrobakov. It's going to be a throw in favour of Tractor. A little bit heavy on the way forward, so we're halfway through the 5 minutes of time added on at the end. And Basil coming a long way up the pitch, urging his side to get forwards. It's a very flat ball forwards though. The backer picks that one up. Ball launched in behind, and again Amir Hossein gets there first. Waits for support. It's coming with Masoud. Just couldn't take it in his path. However, they don't clear their lines. Masoud helps it on. It's a good ball back inside there from Reggie Lushka, but no one could get on the end of it. The whistles and cheers are hanging around. Cool as you like, Danny on that occasion waited far too long to release that. That's his biggest problem. There's the big man up top again, and Bidat working incredibly hard. And you could just see there, Dragan Skokic was not happy at all. The whistle had gone already for something. Well, they'll take their time as long as they can here. A little bit too heavy, all the way through to Ahmed Basil. Launches it back as quickly as he can. A bit of trying to get on the end of it, couldn't. Mehdi wins the header in the middle of the park. Mendy dinks one in, lots of green shirts in the box, and this could be last chance saloon. He's got a feeling Ahmed Basil will come forwards as well. Wouldn't surprise me if we do see him up in the box. Corner number 9. Not the best wall in. There is the final whistle. And you can hear what it means to the fans after 2 draws in the competition. It's back-to-back wins for Tractor, courtesy of a Militarabi strike in the 27th minute. This was the difference. Sturkal here with a little flick round the corner. Tarabi with a finish. All the damage done in the first half would take nothing away from Al Shorta or the way that they played. But it's this goal that for the moment take Tractor up to 3rd place in the league standings and that league table. But it's finished here at the Yedigar Iman Stadium. Tractor 1, Al Shorta 0.
یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست. ولی پایه ندارن که بیرانوند. یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست، یک دو سه تست. مبارک باشه. تبریک. نظرتو بگو راجع به جو امشب و نتیجه که گرفتید.
تبریک میگم به هوادارهای پرشور تراکتور. واقعا مبارکتون باشه، مبارکتون باشه. اگه واقعا این هوادارا امروز نمی اومدن نتیجه گرفتن روبرو تیم خوب شورتا واقعا سخت بود و دستبوس همشون هستن. واقعا ما سرباز این هوادارا هستیم تا موقعی که اینجا هستیم. خیلی خوشحالم که امروز تنهامون نذاشتن و تونستیم یه گام خیلی بلند برداریم واسه صعودمون به مرحله بعد. امیدوارم که بتونم بازی بعدم جبران کنیم و بدونیم دل این مردم عزیز شاد کنیم.
مرسی علیرضا، موفق باشی. مرسی. خوبه. بریم. شو رأيك في المباراة اليوم؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مباراة صعبة. قدمنا مباراة جيدة. نقول هارد لك الجمهور العراقي، هارد لك نادي شرطة. كنا الطرف الأفضل الصراحة بس ما توفقنا، ضيعنا أكثر من هدف، استقبلنا هدف. الحمد لله والشكر، هاي كرة القدم، بس مع الأسف يعني كنا الطرف الأفضل. هارد لك كل فريقنا، هارد لك جمهورنا. ألف مبروك الجمهور الإيراني، ألف مبروك النادي الإيراني. العفو.
شكرا. Thank you. برو رو آنتن. هر وقت گفتی میریم. شب بخیر و تبریک بابت پیروزی امشب. نظرت راجع به بازی امشب؟
به نام خدا، به نظرم یه بازی خیلی خوبی امروز انجام دادیم. خدا رو شکر میکنم که شرمنده هوادارایی که اومده بودن و به هر حال اونایی که انرژی میفرستادن واسه ما نشدیم و یه برد خیلی حیاتی رو تو نقطه مقام به دست آوردیم. امیدوارم که این روند خوبمون رو ادامه بدیم انشالله و تو بازی بعد هم بتونیم یک عملکرد بهتر از امروز داشته باشیم و بتونیم بازیامون یکی پس از دیگه ببریم انشالله.
مرسی، مبارکه. خسته نباشی. مرسی.